Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where there have been a couple of battles, not completely off camera. Twitch chat has seen them, so they can prove that I'm not lying when I say that. Yeah, we've shot up a couple of light cruisers with destroyer fleets, but this is a little bit more interesting. A couple of heavy cruisers and a destroyer have been picked up by the Hokkaido and its escort, which is interesting enough to show you. And really, not much has happened. We've got our fleet parked right outside Tsingtao, which is where the German fleet is hiding, but they refuse to come out, and we're not generating a port strike mission because you don't have enough tonnage to force the issue. We really need them to come out. So I'm considering actually moving away again and staying in port and seeing if I can tempt them out to come and attack me, and maybe just see if I can get some mine-laying submarines or something annoying like that and go and piss them off. Hokkaido should be able to deal with those heavy cruisers. Absolutely no problem. Our own battle cruisers and heavy cruisers should be ready soon as well. I'll double check that after this battle. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, I exactly say with throw biome. I will check that in a moment because yeah, we'll hopefully have some more ships. It's just brutal. Those 12-inch 45s. Absolute murder. Atlanta's probably going to sink. I think these are the ships that escaped after that big fight we had with the German fleet. There were a couple of cruisers and a destroyer that got away. Cormoran, though, really suffering. Down she goes. And the Lance's already pretty heavily damaged. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, wing turrets are usually something that you don't have to use. One or two hulls are kind of set up for them. Some of the Dreadnought 1 hulls clearly have the kind of cutouts for them. But even then, I often find that I prefer putting secondary guns in them as opposed to wing turret main guns. I mean, I would never use wing turrets, but they are not as good as centre lines. Oh, nice hit. Yeah, that's sunker. Not really a huge problem for the Hokkaido. Alright, Mr. B, thanks for dropping by. China, really? China just blundered into a mine. So did a German destroyer. Look at that, 61%. Whoa! The Yangtze 100% damage. Bloody hell. Oh dear. I don't actually... I'm assuming that means it actually sank, because they've got 100% crew loss as well. So yeah, we've got this slightly weird... What is this convoy battle? It's just... I've had a few of these where I get, you know, a bunch of my destroyers against one of their cruisers. But you can see here, they've got 5 battleships and a battle cruiser holed up in Tsingtao here. But I'm just not getting a mission to take them out. So we've got 3 and 5 months to wait for our new ships. I'm just going to auto-resolve that, to be honest. These have not been particularly interesting battles. I probably could have sunk it if I sunk that light cruiser if I really wanted to, but it's not really that important. They also have a battle cruiser and a light cruiser up here. So I'm going to see if we can intercept them right here as they come past the Busan. I've forgotten the name of this strait. Might actually be the Busan Strait, I'm not sure. My geography of the Korean peninsula and Japanese home islands is not quite up to snuff. What is that line inside the... so these dotted lines, these show you enemy fleet movements. So this is a task force that is moving. It shows you the predicted course that they're taking. So I'm just going to see if I can intercept this battle cruiser here and take him out. That's the plan. Is that the Tsushima? Oh, that's the Tsushima Strait. Okay, lovely. Where there is a lot of artificial reefs. Through the minefield, I know. If they come this way, they will go through a minefield. What I'm hoping is they go through a minefield, hit a mine, and then we show up with the fleet and blow them to bits. Recon range. Oh, I think the circles around the task force are their control range. So that shows you, I think, the circle where enemy task forces can't go. I'll need to check that though. It's something to do with that. They have a little zone of control around them that prevents other task forces from moving past them. So, like if you sit a task force like directly in like the Straits of Gibraltar, then enemy task forces can't route past you. It's something like that. I think that circle. I'm not 100% though. Doesn't look like we got a mission, and it looks like the game has hung on building new ships. So I'm going to pause, and I'll be back in a sec. Welcome back, and we have cornered a cruiser squadron, which has a destroyer with them. So we will send them to the bottom. Yeah, USA needs more hulls. They haven't had kind of attention in quite some time. I think the last hull they got was the California class one. I mean, they are due to get a pre-dreadnought heavy cruiser, the USS Maine, in this update. So hopefully they get some other hulls as well. The hull graphic form. I don't know. I still don't know what you mean. I'm so sorry. I'm just being thick. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. Good hits. Very good hits. Go right up the middle. Yeah, those are the heavy cruisers. Which means that's probably the light over there. Ooh, Bowie takes a big hit. And is being shot at. Yeah, that is light cruiser. Destroyer's back there somewhere. Oh! The Okinawa having none of it. Oh, you mean fixes like 3D to the 3D models? I don't know. Probably not very high on the list, though. There's probably something they'll do much later. Their 3D artist is a bit of a bottleneck for them at the moment. They're a very busy person, whoever they are. And we can see that because the rate of new hulls has gone down a little bit. They also had to do the new shipyard model this update. So yeah, and I think they've been busy doing the map as well. That was all overpens. Try HE. There we go. Cheeky wee destroyer. Kill it. Get that rudder over. Goodbye, destroyer. Okinawa just casually and brutally dispatching these ships. There goes the Saxon. Okinawa target locking. It's unfortunate. Oi! Rude. Ah, they got a destroyer. Target lock bug still very much present. There you go, fixed it. And sunk. And apparently there's another ship. Really? Is that the light cruiser? Oh, I can't be bothered hunting down a light cruiser. The destroyed heavy cruiser. Zzz. Far more interesting, far more important. Because they're 14 million each. They are not cheap. Should be able to end the battle in a minute. There we go. Shame about destroyer, but I mean these 2-inch armed destroyers are good, but they're nearing the end of their usefulness. They do need a refit after this war, but I think, you know, we're probably gonna start replacing them with bigger ships. Yes, we'll absolutely talk about a peace deal. Finally, they start talking about a peace deal. I mean, we have... wow, they're down to 29 ships. From, I think they started with 80 at the start of the war. And they are piecing out with other people. We also have... what are we getting? New hull available, question mark. So, yeah, that one's not in yet. The Mark III 14-inch guns. Oh, yes. Good, good, good. Okay, that's brilliant. And then I just need a nice new hull to go with it. No, we don't have a new destroyer hull yet. Yeah, when I get a new destroyer hull, I'll build a new class. Then we still on the Destroyer 2. I already had Dreadnought 2. Already had it. And we already have Dreadnought 3s. I thought you hated the 14-inch gun. I do. I think it's a very disappointing weapon when you have access to the 15-inch gun. However, for a super Dreadnought, the 14-inch gun is perfect. So it's great in the late 1910s and early 1920s. The 14-inch Mark III gun is really, really nice option. It's just, it is, in my opinion, completely eclipsed by the 15 and the 16-inch guns. But if you don't have access to them at Mark III, then there's no point. You might as well, the 14-inch guns what you want to go for. 14 inches is 14, 15, and 16 is kind of my go-to for super dreadnoughts and for modern battleships. Like those are the calibers you want. But yeah, the 15 and 16s are much better in my opinion. The game is not hung. It's still going. Russia is doing weird stuff. Spain. Yeah, there we go. Peace. All right, we're going to get anything? We've got 123 million. Ooh, okay. 123. If I ask for the marshals... marshals and Heligoland, no. So given that I can... Give me the Bismarck Archipelago. Yeah! Perfect. Wonderful. Whole bunch of techs. Blah, 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 blah. Right, okay. Take... No, I want to keep the cruiser design one on. Big guns in a month, and then I'll take the tech priority off. But look, we get a couple of new ports down here, and if we go back to war with the Germans, we'll be able to nab the rest of their Pacific Empire. The Marshals are over here. seem to remember. Yeah, here they are. Right on the edge of the map. So that's the one. I could have gone for them as well, but they're not quite as good. But how do we end the Austro-Hungarian? We'll just wait for them to give up. I mean, they're way down on victory points. They have... Well, actually, they've been building quite a lot. But, I mean, look... We really don't have to worry about persecuting a war against Austro-Hungary because they're getting absolutely smashed by everybody. Right. How's the fleet coming along? Oh, the heavy cruisers are... That shouldn't say repairing, that should say commissioning. But they're in commissioning. That's good. What do we get in terms of flaws? That one's really not anything to worry about. That's perfect. That one's got a little bit wrong with it. Some of the weapons are a bit off. But it's underweight, which is quite nice. A little bit overweight. Perfect. Perfect. Wow, we got really lucky with that class. That's really good. Really good layout. What it will do, though, is I will very quickly do refits of... Okay, I mean, Austro-Hungary is not going to turn up. So I'm going to do a refit of our destroyers. Hawaii is independent in 1890 start. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I'll double check it after doing a refit. So we can go from semi-oil to oil. That will improve weight and engine efficiency, which is fantastic. We can go from turbines to geared turbines, which again saves weight. We don't have anything there. That's all the same. Oh no, we do have anti-flooding 3. It's a nice thing to pick up. Yeah, these ones have the heavy shells. They already have Coordinate 2. Give them bigger torpedoes. We can give them a hydrophone. Very useful. Don't have any upgrades for their mine-laying equipment. They're already pretty well armoured. So, let's see if we can get a little bit more speed out of them. 32 knots. 33 knots. But the engine efficiency drops. So we'll go for 32 knots. Perfect. Not much of a refit for the Saturn. Better rangefinders? No, I don't think I do. No, I'm still on coincidence 2. It's because I've been focusing so much on getting the big guns and the new hulls. The rest of the tech is kind of fallen by the wayside. But it's a reasonable upgrade. 2 months. It's not a problem. I check the mine tech. Towers, I tend not to change the towers. I think that's a bit... that's a bit much. And I don't think I've unlocked LED towers for that hull. Yeah, I tend not to refit the towers. Right, get all of them refitted. It's not going to be particularly expensive. Some of them take 3 months, some of them take 4 months. I think the ones that take longer are ones with flaws. So they're going to try and work out some of the kinks. 2 of them are repairing, so I'll fix them up later. The battleships, I don't really have anything compelling to do anything with them. But otherwise, I could do the Isan, but again, there's nothing particularly amazing to do the Isan. Oh no! I know they did change them, but if you seen my British campaign, what I did was I had the Queen Elizabeths on the Dreadnought, whatever it is, hull, and then I put them onto the modern Dreadnought hull. Like I actually did that full thing, and then I changed the towers. So I might do that with Japan as well, because they get modernized versions of their Dreadnought hulls. So I might take, so the Fusos, for instance, when I build a Fuso equivalent, I'll do that. Hawaii, yes. Hawaii should not be German. It is not. Hawaii, the textures are a bit messed up, but Hawaii is an independent minor. Much like Samoa, Tonga. Yeah. See if there are any other little tiny island independent miners. Those are the only ones. Yeah, Spain is a pretty good target for us as well. Because Spain, we could take the Philippines, we could take the Carolines, especially things like Truk, so that'll be really useful. And we really want to take Herbert Schurter, because this is a Rahl. So yeah, we kind of want to take that as well at some point. And obviously, if we end up going against the British or the French, there's loads of stuff we can take. And I'd really like to take Tsingtao as well, but yeah, we're at peace with Germany now. Austria has nothing to offer us. Nothing. Oh, that doesn't really work anymore. Like sticking a big fleet over here. You might as well just wait. It's cheaper and it's more effective. Yeah. Right, I'm going to end the episode here. And I'm going to say thanks very much for watching. And I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.